127 cubic inch V8 engine, not just supercharged, but twin supercharged. That's right, two superchargers feeding this beast 800 horsepower. In 1966, Shelby took his already insane Cobra 427 and cranked it up to 11. He added those twin Paxton superchargers, a heavy-duty transmission, and rear end to handle all that power. The result, a car that could go from 0 to 60 in just 3 seconds and hit top speeds of 190 miles per hour. Only two Super Snakes were ever built. One was sold to a friend who tragically died in a crash. Shelby kept the other for himself. This unique piece of automotive history sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $5.5 million. Owned by the legendary Carroll Shelby in the early 1970s.
Hi, Smurf. His name is different. Let's eat. I got you. I got you. Yes, Bob. I have to remember you.
My family likes to take me on little adventures. They took me to Hershey Park.
So, I was cooking this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a bone.
Mm-hmm.
I put it there in the ground, thinking like, the bone will be left there. It was not. I'm like, where's the bone? Like a big one. I'm like,
Damn.
I don't know. I've done the math. I have to when gravity says nay nay. There's a safety bar. Nay nay.
that should be fine.
There's a safety bar.
I just have to remember you, Smart Driver.
Really, I'll hold on to this and you're gonna die bar.
Everyday licks and mimes.
In Hershey, Pennsylvania, they're running around in the rides. They saw me in the gift shop. I thought I was in Willy Wonka's factory.
No, there you go.
A world of sheer imagination.
Yep.
With a half a case of Reese's, you will see what comes.
Hello, Sakshi. How are you? I need soy sauce. Maybe not. We are good. We are eating. How are you? Can you sing some diphthong? We have some new viewers here. Smart Driver, my food is actually left over. The rice noodles and fish from yesterday. Hello, John Harding. We are good. My husband. Can you eat with closed mouth? Hello, Brazil. I'm sick. It's raining heavy outside. Oh, get well soon, Sakshi. It's here, rain, and then sunny day, and then cold, and then rain. Hi, Carl. Francis, we are from America. Okay. I should focus eating, right? I'm sorry.
It's a personal question outside of what we're dealing with. I'm just trying to shoot the shit with you a little bit.
The cats have more food now. Mhm. Where you going, Smurf? Like, my husband is focusing on eating. I should too, but sorry. Oh, I should warm this with my rice.
Not giving me an answer why you are unlawfully detaining me. Why am I, the taxpayer, paying for you to have special details?
We are good.
Is there an answer to that question there, Mo? Why are the taxpayers paying for you to have your blue line bullshit on our slot cars? That's all. I'm asking you
I
a
have
direct
chip
question.
chip and curry chips, burger and butter and jumbo sausage
But I'm asking nonetheless.
and healthy bawang night.
So, why are the taxpayers
It's good.
paying
It's
special details?
it's okay to eat unhealthy once in a while.
Yeah, the blue line, the symbol of
Yes,
tyranny in America.
chips. They're junk foods, but they're good.
Your taxpayer dollars at work there, folks.
Yes, smart driver. I know. Sweden.
Am I free from this detention? Am I free from this detention?
We actually have neighborhood in my province in Philippines that live in Stockholm.
Yeah, absolutely. Armed gunmen standing behind
Yes.
you, moving around. Yeah, it makes me very uncomfortable.
Bernice,
Am
hello.
I free to go?
Am I free to go?
I will return whenever I please. It's a public office. You do not. Correct. And filming is business. Peace out.
Where's Sakshi?
What happened this morning is an outrage. I always know criminals. Me and those children belong in school, not back out on the street. Our kids don't deserve this. Some of those children are smart. They're just discouraged about what chances they got out there. What kind of jobs they got waiting for them. Now what kind of chances they have. He insulted the black football coach. The man's gone crazy. He declared war on his own family.
Mr. Clark was nice enough to come to this emergency meeting after a very trying day.
That's what he gets paid for.
I think we owe him a chance to respond.
They say one bad apple spoils the bunch.
My sauces.
Hot and cold. Now, you're right.
I'm eating leftover fish and rice.
$2,700 student.
Let's eat, guys.
Don't have the basic skills to pass the state exam. Now, if you want to help us find,
A little spicy.
sit down with the kids, make them study at night. Don't get your families off welfare. Give our children some pride. Let's get their priorities straight. When Dr. Napier came to me offering this job, I saw the light explain. I heard the thunder roll. I felt breakers, crack, swamping my soul. We are not in church, Mr. Clark. Down on my knees. And I cried, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? And the Lord said, Joe, you know damn well. And I mean this. More than you realize. There's no earthly God at all. Unless you take this opportunity and do whatever you have to. He didn't say, Joe, be polite.
Oh,
Do whatever you have to shadows of the past. Where the minds of the young are set free.
Hi, Jujaya. Let's mom. How are you? You need baby need flash. I'm almost done eating, and then wash the dishes. Oh, do the laundry. Jeez.
Not fair. My daddy can't come. It's gonna be his old savior. You can't just walk in here and take my daddy's job away.
The world we live in, God help us all.
My viewers left. I don't care. What's your religion? Roman Catholic. Oh, your brother got. Sorry. Your brother got cremated. At least you have a part of your brother. That's what my husband did. His dad, he have ashes, and it's in here in the house. Hi, Alex. Let's hope so, okay? If there's no hocus pocus or magic. Otherwise, me and my husband will migrate. September, October, November. Oh, wow. The election is almost.
Yeah, but then he doesn't officially get put into office until January 21st.
Which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's his name? Still have time to.
Screw more shit up.
You have 1 month to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
God bless you too. I'm finishing up my fish for lunch tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday.
Stockholm, Sweden.
Stockholm. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have much called one of our barangay neighborhood
Mm-hmm.
in Stockholm, Sweden. So make sure you only put the meat, not the bones. Right there.
Easy E fan. Cruising down the road in my 6'4". Unfortunately, I don't remember the rest of the song.
Why? That's the title of
That
the
was
song.
the first song that Easy E did as a member of the NWA that was a hit.
Yeah.
And the story goes that originally he didn't know how to sing, he didn't know how to rap.
Yeah.
And so while he was in the studio, they had the music playing and he just couldn't get in rhythm with the music.
Mm-hmm.
And so finally he did it without the music and they said, perfect, do it exactly like that, don't change a thing. And they queued up the music and he did the first line of the song, which is cruising down the road in my 6'4".
Yeah.
That came the rest of the song, and that's how NWA basically got its start, which NWA stands for the other word for African American, the bad word,
Yeah.
and with attitude. That's
Mm-hmm.
where also Ice Cube came from,
Yeah.
and Ice-T. Ice-T was a producer and a
Yeah.
writer of sorts for NWA.
Mm-hmm.
And one of their biggest songs, which kind of got them in trouble but kind of didn't, was Cop Killer.
Yeah.
And they did songs about their neighborhood because they grew up in Compton and there was always gang wars and shootings and people getting shot by cops and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So one of their
Just
biggest
listening.
songs was, Cop Killer.
Yeah. Just
And
listening.
they went to, I want to say Detroit, but it might have been Chicago. And they were told not to do that song, otherwise they would be arrested. So they're up there on stage and everything, and they're singing, and Q turns around and he looks and he says, "Let's do this shit." Boom, goes right into Cop Killer, the song.
Yeah.
And then they hear gunfire going off. So everybody's clearing out of the auditorium and they start running out the back. And
For real?
there's the cops, yeah. The cops stopped them all
Yeah.
and asked them for autographs.
Aww.
So they kind of got in trouble for the song because of the vulgarity. They wanted to sing, but yeah, the cops kind of used it as when Ice Cube and Ice-T and NWA and Tupac and Biggie and all of them started back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
They sang about what was actually true, what they saw in their neighborhood, what was going on.
Mm.
They weren't singing about wet this
Yeah.
and crap. I mean, they weren't singing about vulgar crap. They were singing about life, about reality that
Yeah.
they were having to deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But now you get these ones. I mean, the rap music now I don't like because it's all about
Yeah.
F this and this and that, and I'm like, no, that's
Yeah,
not what rap is about. Rap is about your life living in your environment. Living in Harlem, living in Brooklyn, the Bronx, living in Compton.
I miss Ice Cube one time.
That's what it's supposed to be about.
Yeah. No, now it's just like.
Yeah, I mean, even Biggie Smalls singing about having more more money I have, the more trouble I have. Well, that was true. The more money you have, the more trouble you have.
Yeah.
And I think one of his best songs is Hypnotizer. I can't.
How
It
you
was,
say
it was all about the gist of the song is basically about having the status and the money and everything he has and meeting the women and the women liking him because of the money and the status he has. The money and the status he has is hypnotizing them and they're falling for him and stuff, but it's not real.
Yeah, it's just like
It's because of what he has and who he has.
Yeah. I think
So-
most, I mean, not most, but like a lot of like celebrities or like
Yes.
singers and actors, they take advantage of their
Yes, they do.
of their being famous.
Yeah. So you like into Easy E fan. I haven't listened to it in years. But yeah, I was back in the '90s and stuff. I was a big fan of NWA, of Ice Cube, Ice T. Who was the other one from that group? Can't think of his name.
I don't
but
think we
also
know.
Biggie Smalls, Tupac. Snoop Dogg in his early days. Murder Was the Case They Gave Me, and stuff like that. Yeah, because they were basically singing or rapping about their life and what they had to go through on a daily basis, which made the songs interesting, and it gave you an insight to what their life with, something that a lot of people did not understand at the time.
Yeah.
And so I listened to words, and that's what got me hooked. Was listening to the words, and actually listening to what they were saying and what they were singing about.
I
Now,
don't know.
Dr. Dre, yes, and the one person I wasn't a big fan, just because of his ego and his bully tactics and shit, and he wasn't a singer, was Suge Knight. Suge could have done so much for the rap community, but his ego and arrogance got the best of him. I mean, he could have taken it to a whole other level because he had the connections, he had the swag, he had the demeanor and everything. He just didn't understand how to use it in the way it should have been used. Instead, he used it to kind of, stroke his ego and so yeah, that's he could have done a lot better.
Yeah.
But he was the only one I didn't really care for.
Hello, Daiji. How are you doing?
Yeah.
We are good. I don't know. Somebody must.
Yeah.
Are
Easy and Tupac are legend. Yep.
because you see the count of the viewers. Somebody.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing one of the guys that we
Yep.
blocked reported you, so.
Yep. Every time. But
Yeah,
that's fine.
every time. I don't care. I'll keep blocking them. I don't give a crap.
Yeah. It will.
Yeah, Easy and Tupac are legend. Easy died way too soon.
The fish are easy to pack are legend.
They both died early. Easy E died of AIDS.
AIDS?
AIDS complications. Yeah. Well, back then, I mean, it's
Too much.
you didn't really. They were still trying to figure it out. With
Yeah.
The AIDS epidemic and everything, they're still trying to figure it out. So.
Because they have every night maybe different.
Yeah, because I mean, he really didn't have a wife or a girlfriend at the time when all this started, and then eventually he got one,
Oh, okay.
but it was already too late.
Oh.
And Tupac and Biggie were just, they were killed by rival gangs, whatever, jealous fans, something.
Really?
There are so many conspiracy theories running around about who killed Tupac and who killed Biggie.
Really?
You'll never know. Yeah.
Did he cut?
No. Yeah. Yes, she is Philippines.
You are Philippines. Filipina.
Yep. But yeah, it's Tupac and Biggie were actually friends. And Tupac had this little entourage around him, and Biggie told him, he says, "Look, don't trust these guys. These guys are bad. Don't trust them."
Yeah.
Well, he went to get in the elevator to go up to the recording studio where Biggie was, and
Yeah.
he got ambushed
Inside the elevator?
inside the elevator, and he got shot 9 times. He survived, but he got shot.
Wow.
Well, he accused Biggie of setting him up and getting him shot.
Yeah.
It was actually the guys who were tried to rob him because he always had on the gold chains and everything, and he always carried cash with him. So he accused Biggie of having him set up, and that started the whole East Coast West Coast feud of the rappers and the rap artists and the production companies and stuff. And then Suge Knight.
I'm listening, guys, because I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, then they got in a fight, yep. And then Suge Knight was at, him and Tupac were at a casino watching a fight.
Yeah.
And they saw a member of a rival street gang from where Suge and Tupac grew up.
Mhm.
So they beat the guy up. So
Yeah.
now this is where the conspiracy starts to come in. They said Biggie heard about this, or actually Puffy heard about this, Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
And so Puff Daddy went to that rival gang member and said, "Hey, look it. You want to do us a huge favor? We'll pay you a lot of money." And so supposedly that rival gang member or whatever, or somebody from his crew,
Yeah.
caught up with Suge Knight and Tupac cruising down the road and fired into Suge Knight's BMW and aiming for Tupac. Tupac went to the hospital, never gained consciousness. Like 4 or 5 days later, he died from his gunshot wounds.
Really?
So then it all was like, well, Biggie did this and that and there. And so several months later, Biggie goes to LA for an award. He's going down the road, and it's speculated that Suge Knight had hired an LA cop
Yeah.
that was on the payroll
Yeah.
to shoot Biggie.
Yeah.
So Biggie Smalls he was in an SUV, cop pulls up on the passenger side and opens fire, and Biggie is instantly killed.
Wow.
So those are the conspiracy theories. Now, what actually happened? I know it's because they say, oh, it's because of the East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it was, because Biggie had Tupac set up and everything else. And then it was, oh, well, it's because, the rival gang members and everything else shot Tupac, but they blamed it on Biggie, so they retaliated against Biggie. And who actually shot them, they'll never know. I mean, they have one guy they did charge with Tupac's murder, and it is a member of a rival gang, but they really still don't know. He was like 28, 29 at the time.
Wow.
Tupac was around the same age, 27, 28. I don't even think they were in their 30s at all at that time.
They're young.
Yeah.
And they just started their career.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's you go into Brooklyn, I think where Biggie was from, and there's one store where they painted the mural on the side of the building
Yeah.
of Biggie, and his mother went and looked at it, and she said, I just wanted to see the eyes, because Biggie had one eye that was kind of lazy.
Yeah.
And whoever the artist was that did the mural, got the eye, the lazy eye, perfect.
Yeah.
She says, I wanted to make sure they got the eyes perfect. Is that reason?
What's his name?
Easy E fan.
You see? You know the story very well. I like that.
Yep. Something's going on.
Yeah, I don't understand. Now it's alright guys, I don't know what's going on. I need to
Alright, what we're going to do, guys, because for whatever reason, this is what her phone is doing.
I don't know.
Fogging up and freezing. So we're going to restart her phone.
It went
Yeah. So if you come back in a minute, she's going to restart her phone, and hopefully it does everything it's supposed to.
yeah, I don't know what's going
It'll
on.
reset it, whatever.
Somebody's messing up my alright guys, I'll be right back. My live stream is logging, okay?